our previous video, we covered the basics of accounting periods in NetSuite, including how to set up accounting periods and how to select them on transactions. Now we're ready to get down to the specifics of using accounting periods. To do that, we'll look at some frequently asked questions about accounting periods. To answer many of these questions, we'll need to start at the Manage Accounting Periods page. You can access this page by navigating to Setup, Accounting, Manage Accounting Periods. The first question we'll look at is how you can edit or delete an accounting period in NetSuite. On the Manage Accounting Periods page, you would need to select the name of the period you want to edit or delete. This will take you to the Base Period page. To delete the period you selected, hover over the Actions drop-down and select Delete from the drop-down list. To edit any elements of the period, like the period name, start or end dates, and whether or not the period is an adjustment period, simply make your changes and then save the page. Of course, editing or deleting a closed period or a period that already has transactions posted to it will make things more complicated. When a period has been closed, you will not be able to edit the start or end dates of the period. You also cannot delete a period if it has been closed or if it has transactions posted to it. To delete an accounting period that meets either of those criteria, you would need to reopen the period or change the accounting period associated with the transactions. How would you close an accounting period in NetSuite? NetSuite provides a handy close checklist for you to follow. You can access this checklist from the Manage Accounting Periods page by clicking on the icon under the checklist column for any of your accounting periods. The checklist includes things like locking AR and AP for that period. Depending on the features you use in your account, the list may be rather long and include things like creating intercompany adjustments and reviewing inventory activity. To complete each task, you'll select the icon in the Go To Task column. Tasks you can complete have a green icon, while other tasks that have prerequisites will be temporarily locked. As you complete the initial prerequisite tasks, other tasks will unlock for you. Once every task has been completed, the closed task in the list will become available, and you can select the link to mark that this accounting period is now closed. NetSuite recommends that you work through the close checklist, but there is also a quick close option, which would allow you to close periods with a single click. To use Quick Close, you'll need to turn on the preference Allow Quick Close of Accounting Periods in Accounting Preferences. Then, the button Close Multiple Periods will become available on the top of the Manage Accounting Periods page. What if you need to reopen a closed accounting period? Occasionally, you may find yourself in this position. If you need to make adjustments to GL impacting transactions, then you'll need to reopen the closed period first. To do that, locate the closed period in the Manage Accounting Periods list and select the checklist icon. Then select the green arrow icon next to the closed task. On the page for this task, select the Reopen Period button at the top of the page. You will also need to provide a justification for reopening the period. Note that reopening a period that comes before other closed periods will automatically reopen all subsequent closed periods as well. To close the period you reopened and any following periods that also reopened, you will need to go through the regular closing process. How would you lock or unlock transactions in an accounting period? When a period is closed, its transactions are locked. In fact, if an accountant is in the middle of working through the close process for a period, transactions might already be locked for that period even before it's officially closed. When a transaction is locked, certain non-GL impacting aspects of the transaction can still be edited. But to edit any GL impacting parts of the transaction, you would first need to unlock the transactions in that period. To unlock previously locked transactions, reopen the period following the method we've already looked at. Then, on the closing checklist, select the icon to go to the tasks for locking transactions. On this page, you can deselect either all your subsidiaries or just a single subsidiary in order to unlock transactions in that period. Then, click Submit. Finally, what roles can work with accounting periods in NetSuite? The key permission you're looking for here is Manage Accounting Periods. Users with either the edit or full level of this permission on their role will be able to create new accounting periods, while users with just the view level will only be able to view the accounting periods. And users who also have the period closing management permission on their role can close periods. So there you have it, the frequently asked questions of accounting periods in NetSuite. You now have everything you need to tackle these essential accounting period tasks. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let us know by hitting the like button. And to learn more about how SuiteRep can help you with all of your NetSuite needs, visit us at SuiteRep.com.